Okay, so here I am with a little change of pace, something different from Aeon of Horrors. Today I have Guaz, the insanity of Accelerator. So yeah, it's good to hear it from someone else how Accelerator can be, and I'm guessing just a simple information video or whatever, or, you know, just how insane Accelerator can be from the title or how strong. So I'll just look at this one here and see how different he can be from Aeon of Horrors. I'll still be doing Aeon of Horrors for like the main content, but yeah, good to just have someone else different explain it and see if there's certain things that were just left out that I, you know, didn't hear from Aeon or something. But other than that, I'm gonna just start this up here. Hope you guys will enjoy this. Make sure you like, subscribe, and let's just get this video started.
Overpowered characters. If you're an OG anime fan, you probably remember the days on the playground arguing whether or not this brolic beefcake can beat this one. Or
Okay, yeah, we just had a third death battle of them too.
Arguing how this guy can beat the entire anime universe using mythical.
Yeah, actually, hold on, let me see real quick. Obviously, I see Goku first. I mean, I'm a Dragon Ball fan. I'm gonna see him first. Is that Detective, bro? Okay. All these. Okay.
But a character that
I just want to see real quick.
That could probably beat your favorite character is the man himself, Accelerator.
Accelerator
comes from the series A Certain Magical Ending.
Got like the music?
So this video, all you need to know about it is that the series features a science side and a magic side.
Yeah.
That both work as two sides of the same coin. Accelerator is an esper that comes from the science side. So with that being said, you would expect his powers to be more straightforward rather than some mumbo jumbo magic talk. Wrong. Accelerator has the power of vector transformation, and after hearing those words, you may be asking, what the hell is that? Even though it's pretty much canon that
okay, and that's what he looked like. Okay.
Has 200 IQ, big brain. This stuff right here is some Evangelion.
Jesus, yeah, that's.
But simply put, a vector is anything with the quantities
I'm not gonna try
of
that.
direction and magnitude. Some examples are force, velocity, momentum,
Could beat your
and way too many more to name. Accelerator has the power to influence and manipulate these vectors as long as he makes contact with them. Accelerator can do simple tasks like redirecting sound so he doesn't hear anything, to doing a little Lionel Messi step on the ground and zoom the ball out like a jet. Accelerator's ability is both passive and active. Passively, Accelerator creates a barrier around him that filters out vectors he subconsciously deems.
That's a good way of representing
So
it.
things like bullets are reflected for him even if he isn't consciously aware of them. The barrier even blocks out UV rays, and as a result, he doesn't need melanin since his powers act in place of it, which is the reason why he looks like some K-pop e-boy that can actually sing, by the way.
Okay.
When it comes to his offense,
the
this man
Gospels.
does some pretty wild shit, like shooting himself point blank in the head,
Oh,
and
yeah.
redirecting the bullet to his target.
That was
lifting
crazy.
and flinging whole ass buildings because
And then
he's
lifting
throwing
that up.
attention, and making a damn spirit bomb out of plasma created from the air. And don't even get me started on when this boy grows magical black wings and starts chucking people out of the atmosphere. And all this stuff is just from the anime. I hear he does even crazier things in the light novel. So if you can't tell, Accelerator is pretty goddamn overpowered. Even his own series had to nerf his ass, with the only way being is with a bullet to the damn head. But if you've been paying attention, you're probably wondering, how is that even possible? Well, Accelerator's power works using calculations. In order to manipulate vectors, he takes into account their respective variables on top of outside forces like gravity or wind. So as long as he can calculate it, he can manipulate it. But for the most part, that's not a problem, because Accelerator is big brain as fuck. The one instance where a bullet was able to harm him is because he was focused on, get this, reworking a person's brain. He didn't have the capacity to fully reflect the bullet.
Who, like, literally a whole nother person's brain? Like,
basically, Accelerator was
way too much.
playing as a vegetable.
Vegetable looking ass.
But this is Accelerator we're talking about. If you think for a second that a measly bullet is gonna stop my boy from being OP, you are greatly misinformed. My boy
I like how he
came out the hospital with
shows
brand
his
new
face
tricks, including
from
a
time to
high-tech
time.
choker that makes him no longer zucchini on the platter and helps him
No,
out with
I
his
gotta
work
see that. I had
no
to.
longer zucchini on the platter.
Let me see. Bernardino. Oh, okay, in the comments.
And helps him out with his 1-2-3s. And I can't forget the walking stick that when he loses, he swaps out for a shotgun that he uses as a crutch. And hey, yo, is that boy gun walking?
And he outside now. Okay.
Of course, being overpowered
Please
is
have
cool and
mercy.
everything, but what ends
They
up
should have
selling
mercy on me
Accelerator as a
too.
whole
If he
is
had
his
this one,
personality. And if you
the
can't
video
tell by his
still up.
crazy ass laugh, the boy is kinda nutty. A word I've used to describe characters in the past is sadistic, but Accelerator takes that word and runs with it. Whenever Accelerator appears on the screen, you might as well play that one song by Drowning Pool, cause bodies are hitting the floor.
Yeah, that's all I was like.
With crazy powers like him to have his most memorable
At first, like, yeah, he was evil, but
nah. Accelerator
yeah, he
is
changed
actually
up a
out
little
here
bit
busting the ops.
from time
It's
to
also the only
time.
time I seen a guy make the eye gal face. And on top of that, he might just be an activist with the way he's giving these shorties equal rights.
I know. Yeah, so yeah, he
But
violated
you really get a
her.
sense of Accelerator's sadism when you learn about the experiment he took part in called the Level 6 Shift Project. In a certain magical index, Esper levels go from level 0 to level 5. A science group wanted to create the first level 6 Esper through Accelerator. Achieving this high never before seen level would only be possible using extreme measures. So in order for Accelerator to succeed in this experiment, he had to kill, count it with me now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 20,000 clones. And you really begin to see him as a sadist when you see some of the messed up ways he decides to kill the clones. You might as well have
you
called
can't
the show
just
1,000 Ways to Die by Accelerator.
keep on
just
doing it
because
the
of
same
how creative
way.
this man was getting with the kills. One clone he killed by only using his fingers to reverse her blood flow and make her go pop. Another clone he snapped their leg off like it was a wishbone, then threw that thing to the side like it was nothing. And just when you think that's enough, Accelerator says, nah, I'm not done, and throws a whole train on the ass. And then he casually starts talking to himself about going to the convenience store like he ain't just do some bull. Accelerator was wilding out so much, even the characters in the show had to ask him, yo, Accelerator, why you bugging like this? And it turns out that being the strongest Esper just isn't enough for Accelerator. Accelerator always had the reputation of being the strongest, but his strength was never enough to completely intimidate people into avoiding him. Instead, it was the opposite, and people would try to test their strength against his. Accelerator has been pestered by thugs, scientists, and even military forces. He was out here fighting tanks as a kid. It got to the point where he began to wonder, what has being the strongest done for me? He was left with wanting something more than just titles like the strongest. What Accelerator truly wants is absolute power. Power so great that the very thought of going against him would be considered inconceivable. But of course, there's more to Accelerator than just this, so if you guys are interested in me making another Accelerator video, let me know in the comments down below. If you liked the video, then drop a like. If you got a chuckle or just enjoyed the video, then share it with a friend. And if you made it,
yeah, someone shared it with me,
not subscribe, tell me
so I could look at it myself.
Doing. But that's all for today. I'm about to.
All right, and then that is it. And yeah, I'm not even on YouTube, so I won't be able to see that. But yeah, that is it for this video. I like that. Yeah, the different editing and all. Him actually showing himself going outside. I don't think he needed to do all of that for one shot that was like 20 seconds. But okay, that's him. But for real, yeah, I like that. Yeah, explained it well. Explained it in a simple way, passive way to use his vector manipulation, and the active way, making it easier to understand, especially with vectors in general. Then yeah, actually perfectly bringing that up too. Like, yeah, he was able to actually get hit by something. You know, something was able to harm him. And it's like, okay, how was he able to get hurt when you clearly just said he has a whole, barrier protecting him? So that's when he had to explain perfectly, actually. Yeah, reworking someone's brain. I mean, like, you literally got to think about that. Like, okay, that gotta make sense. If you can't understand from that, then yeah, there's something else. But yeah, he's reworking someone else's brain, so he's already doing plenty of calculations with that. That's just insane to even think about. So of course he can, literally calculate and protect himself from just a single bullet at that point. I mean, maybe at like the last minute, but yeah, he was already doing so much. And that is like not even, yeah, that's a whole different type of brain right there. So yeah, you got that. What else? Explain, yeah, the was it UV rays? Yeah, I like that. Actually, let me see this. Acceleration of a block down an incline. Oh, okay, it's just that type of calculation. But still, like, what just makes it insane in general is like, yeah, there's a lot that you have to do just for. I mean, like literally picking up a chair. You know, I mean, not like that complicated of a calculation, but still, just simply picking up a chair. I mean, that's still like a lot, especially like if you're not physically doing that, like you're doing it with your power. So you got that, and how quickly you want to propel yourself, like how you be doing, yeah, literally just moving like as simply. It just like he just barely would even move like 5 feet or something if he jumped the way he does, but no, he goes like pretty much 50 feet. How he propels himself off the ground. Okay, what is that? Accelerate, or no, mass acceleration. Okay. Yeah, I'm just seeing right now. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to like understand everything, but just seeing like, yeah, what Accelerator has to go through, even if he is like a fictional character, still it's at least good to understand in general, like how quick or not what yeah how quick you need to be, probably just to dodge a bullet or something, or what you have to do in order to like make the air flow and actually get plasma or something. But right now, I like this. Yeah, good little 6-minute video, and yeah, I guess I'll just end it off here. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy, make sure you like, subscribe again, and I'll just see you guys in the next one.